Hello everyone and welcome to Chobham Academy's Year 9 into 10 preferences process for 2022. This is an exciting time of year for our Year 9 students and hopefully for their parents too, when we really begin to think in detail about the GCSE combinations that our Year 9s are going to be taking into Year 10, and which will take them then all the way through Key Stage 4 to their GCSE examinations, which will be for this year group in 2024. So it's big decision time for our students. Now, just to put that into a little bit of context, many of the subjects which you now take Year 9, you will still be taking for the next 2 years from September. So English, maths, science, those subjects form about 50% of your timetable. All of them will be compulsory to GCSE for you, so there won't be much change there. You will be expected to take a humanities subject, you will be expected to take a foreign language, and of course you will continue with PE and with PSHE in your curriculum. So there's a lot that will be familiar, maybe taught in a different way, certainly different content as you move towards GCSE. However, lots there that you will recognise. There will also be, though, the capacity, the opportunity to choose some subjects for yourself. And the information which accompanies my introduction gives you lots of background as to the subjects that you can take for GCSE, and you will be able to decide which you might want to opt for, to express a preference for. Now, what really makes a big impression at this time is the fact that for all of you, whilst there is opportunity and whilst it's an exciting time because you get some choice over what you study, there is also inevitably the outcome that some doors will close because you can't choose everything. And so you need to be, and I think this is one of the, in educational terms at least, one of the big steps towards becoming a young adult as you move through school, that you have to make some choices. And choices mean giving things up as well as taking things on. So be careful. Be careful to choose subjects that you are good at. Be careful to choose subjects that you think you will find interesting. It's not too early to choose subjects that you think you might want to study even after GCSE, and you might want to take on into university, or that might even affect the type of job you want to do. Very few doors close for you now, Year 9, but some will, so these choices are very important. Now, we will do our best to give all of you the choices that you wish to follow for GCSE, but we cannot guarantee that, and there may be cases, depending upon the number of people who choose subjects, there may be cases where individual subjects can't run, or they can't run in as many classes as we would wish to put on because of the number of students who wish to follow those courses. That is uncommon at Chobham. We normally manage to give pretty much everyone all of the courses they want to take, but please be advised that we can't guarantee that. Another little thing I want to emphasize to you at this point is the word preferences. I always use preferences when we're talking about our GCSE course choices, because you get to express a preference for the subjects you would like to take. And again, normally your teachers will agree with your preferences. Normally people choose the subjects they are good at, and normally teachers will say that sounds fine to us. But it does happen that sometimes students make the wrong choices, and that we can see that pretty much immediately. So if you choose a subject that you're really not very good at, or you choose a subject for the wrong reasons, an example would be that all of your friends are doing it, but it's not really a subject you enjoy, we reserve the right to challenge you on that, and to talk to your parents and say, well, hang on a moment, is this the right choice? Because these choices will affect the rest of your education, so we need to get them right. So in most cases, the choices that people make initially are very straightforward, and we are really quite able to put them into place. But occasionally we may come back to you or your parents and say, well, have you thought about this? Just to make sure we get it right. Now, attached to this talk from me, you will find lots of extra information, and your job is to look through it as a family and to listen to what is said by the subject teachers, and to come to a decision on the subjects you wish to take. Obviously, as ever at Chobham, there is lots of help available. If you want to talk to your subject teachers about how you might do at GCSE, they will be very happy to talk to you. If you want to talk to the teachers of new subjects that you haven't encountered before, like perhaps sociology would be an example, about what's in the subject, they will of course be happy to talk to you. But hopefully most of your questions will be answered in the information that goes along with this talk from me. By the spring, we will have made all of the option preference classes for next year in a final format, and so we will be able to tell you and tell parents by the spring what the combination of subjects you'll be studying next year is, and so you can begin to prepare for your GCSE examinations properly in the knowledge of the combination of subjects you'll be doing. So do enjoy the process of choosing. Do think very carefully about what you really want to do and what you believe you will do well as an individual. These choices are for you and no one else, so make the right choices for you. Do, students, talk to your families, talk to your parents, perhaps talk to older brothers and sisters who've been through this exercise before. Get as much information as possible, and let's make the best choices we can for all of us, both individually and as a school community. So good luck, enjoy the rest of the information that goes along with this talk from me, and I look forward to working with you all as our new Year 10 in September of 2022. Thank you, everybody.